for the third week in a row, but not for a concert this time. We are heading to the Allergy and Free From Festival. So we're about to head onto the tube now. We've just parked at Westfield because it was so much cheaper. And we'll see when we get there. We have arrived at Olympia for the Allergy and Free From Festival and we are excited. Let's go see what we can get. So we are in, we've had our bags checked, and I am on a mission to get to Borough 22 for a gluten-free donut because they are generally the best I've had and I need a donut right now. Thank you very much. And we've got the goodies! So I've gone for the chocolate custard filled, the vanilla custard, the Homer Simpson, which is fried strawberry ring, and what did you get?
Just a jumbo, traditional.
Otherwise, yeah, I'd say for me it was frustrating, but when I'm travelling, even if like the food situation isn't great, and obviously food's a big part of travelling, that's kind of how I go about it, and then there's sort of...
well, yes, it's all
Is the break here?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yes.
So I have just been to Free because I love their O-bars. They are literally perfect for snacking, and I've just picked up 12 to take with me to Silverstone, which I'm so excited for because it's literally 2 weeks today that it will be race day. That's wild. But let's see what other snacks we can go find.
Things at the back, but they're just for display.
They have lots of tasters here, which is really good. But this year we've noticed that they don't have many freebies to hand out. They've just got lots of deals. So there was us being prepared that we were going to take home loaves of bread. That's not the case. But we are going to try some white rabbit. Garlic bread, maybe? Tesco have just won the Free From Awards for being the best retailer, I believe. Is that right? But we're just queuing to spin the wheel to see if we'll get anything for free. So fingers crossed we do.
Linguine. Linguine.
I've had that before. You can fix some chocolate.
There is room to move around, which is a huge improvement because last year they had it shaped a different way, so the stages were in the way of stands. The queues this year are a lot well managed. They've actually got some security on some of the queues, like Tesco. But yeah, they have still got lots of samples, so this is definitely a place to come and try new things. But there isn't much handed out that's free this year. There is a massive discount, so we've bought stuff like Warburton's where it was 3 for £5.
Nans were the same, 3 for £5.
So there's lots of discount that you wouldn't find in a shop, but there's not as many freebies this year.
Hi there.
Hiya.
We've got a vegan garlic flatbread here for you.
Very
Hope
exciting.
you like it. What are you doing there?
Vlogging.
Very good.
That's very nice.
Will it be?
That is us all done at the Allergy and Free From show. We were there for about 3 hours, which I don't think was too bad. There was enough to see, but also I don't think we could have spent too much longer there. But we are just heading back to where the car is parked to drop off all of this food, which I will give you all a haul of later. But then we are going to head to Shepherd's Bush Market and shop around Westfield. Unfortunately, I didn't check, but Shepherd's Bush Market is shut. Of course, because it's a Sunday, why wouldn't it be open? So we are just heading round Westfield now, popping into a load of shops, probably gonna come out with something, spend some money, why not? We are now home for the day, and it's been quite a long day, but quite a good day. And we have filled the table with all the goodies we got today. This is everything we've come home with. For example, we had 4 of these donuts in total, and there's now only 1 left because they are my favourite. Stuff like this is going to need to go in the fridge because that has seen better days. But yeah, pretty successful day, I would say. These we won on the it wasn't a spin the wheel, it was a
Plinkett.
what else did we win from M&S? Oh, a sandwich, which I had already eaten and didn't show you guys.
That was the new Korean chicken one, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. So that was actually really nice. And even better that it was free, obviously. These had a deal on, so these were 3 for £5. These were 6 for £5. And then some new crisps as well. These are going to be amazing to take to Silverstone because they are like Pringles but obviously gluten-free, and that is literally a perfect portion. So we have a few of those. Obviously I'll only take a few, got to leave some for Mum. And then these were one on the Tesco spin the wheel. And yeah, I would say that is a pretty successful day. Lots of snacks ready for Silverstone. This whole tray, I suppose you'd call it, is coming with me. I don't even think I mentioned. For anyone that doesn't know me or hasn't seen my social media before, my mum and I have celiac disease. So that's why we find allergy and free from events really fun to go to, because we actually feel normal for once, which is a weird feeling, isn't it, Mum?
Yeah.
To know that.
Yeah, to be somewhere where you can try everything.
Yeah.
And try it before you spend £4 on something new, which is always nice.
And also knowing that we don't have to take snacks out for the day, because we'll know we'll be able to eat that. Hey everyone, so it is the next day, and I thought I would come back and speak to you a bit more about yesterday, because seeing the clips and seeing the footage back of what I did record yesterday, there wasn't much. Just completely forgot to keep picking the camera up, and it's a bit chaotic and messy. Yesterday, obviously, we went to the Allergy and Free From Festival, which isn't just about food. That is why it's a pretty good festival, because it's about skin allergies, allergies within the home, and obviously allergies to food, which isn't just gluten-free either. They cater for a lot there, which is really impressive. It's also really fun that there's a mix of small businesses, and then you also have Tesco, M&S, Shah, Warburton's. They're like the main ones that stick in my head because they're obviously massive companies that offer gluten-free ranges. Literally a year ago to the day is when we found out about this pasta company, and I don't think I've had pasta like it. Sorry, they're stuck together. I don't know if you can see. I'm definitely not going to be able to pronounce that. But this is the pasta company, and this pasta tastes normal. If you're gluten-free, you'll know that gluten-free pasta does not taste normal. But this stuff is insane, and they also have such a wide range of different shapes and sizes. Like, look at the size of this compared to my head. Where else can you find gluten-free pasta that is this big? We'd done the interactive thing at M&S to win a prize, which both M&S and Tesco were doing interactive win prizes. No matter what you got, you won something at the end of it. So Tesco had like win and then just blank bits on a wheel, so you actually physically spun the wheel, which will already have been in this clip, you'd have already seen it. But if you don't land on win, you get like chocolate buttons, or I think the equivalent of like crunchy. But yeah, so I picked one of them because I didn't win. And then my parents picked up some more pasta for us to try. But M&S was a, like, you grab a coin, but not actually. It's like motion censored on a screen. And then it falls down, kind of like a pinball machine, and lands in a certain basket, and whatever basket lands in is what prize you get. You could either get a tote bag, their new Korean chicken sandwich, or cinnamon buns, sorry. And these are the cinnamon buns, which are new as well. So we haven't actually tried these yet. They are freezable, which is really good to know. But we have 2 packs of these. So we have 4 cinnamon buns. There was a stand there called Equal Eats, and they do like travel checklists. So everything, if you have an allergy or food allergies that you could think of, a checklist of everything to go through. And they were giving out these emergency cards. So if you're having a medical emergency, you show this to someone, and on the back it can translate into their language. And the main thing they offer is like translate cards. So on one side it will be English with like either your allergy or medical issues. Probably not the right word to use, sorry about that. And then on the other side, it's the language of the country you're travelling to. So I have ordered a printable version so that I don't have to worry about them giving it back to me if I'm at a restaurant. But obviously it says celiac disease on the front, and it says what foods I can't have, how to cook my foods, how to have separate utensils, cooking water, oils, everything, cross-contamination. And on the other side, it's obviously going to be in Hungarian. So I've ordered that, so when I go abroad, I will have a bit of peace of mind, considering I'll be solo travelling. And now I'm going to show you some half-eaten treats, because we didn't take a photo before we started eating them, and we got a little bit carried away. Let me show you what we ended up buying. Not that you'll see much of it, because obviously the majority of it's been eaten, but this was a white chocolate and strawberry cookie, which is pretty decent. Obviously this is half of it, so it would have been bigger, but cookies are literally like heaven. Don't know what it is, but I just love a cookie pie. And I haven't tried the cookies and cream ones yet. I always go for chocolate or... No, actually I just always go for whatever's the most chocolatiest option. So this is the cookies and cream pie. My mum doesn't usually like cookie pies, but this one she loves. This is the chocolate orange deep dish cookie. So this one's got like a layer in the middle. It did melt a bit yesterday, so it was like this thickness the entire way around, but it was a little bit hot and it melted in the car. And then we got these for free. So this hasn't actually been opened. These are 10 mini cookies, and then they've got like a little chocolate dip pot at the bottom, which is super cute, and we will probably be tucking into them later. It was really good this year. I just find it quite difficult at the moment to pick up a camera. Obviously I'm still very new to this. Vlogging doesn't come naturally to me. I can get overwhelmed quite easily in event scenarios where there's lots of people around, and I don't know, I end up like shutting down. So thinking, get the camera out, especially when I don't have like anything on my mind to say, like I don't have anything to update, so I don't think to get the camera out. But that is why we've started this channel, to document and see my growth and just watch all my memories back. It's not meant to be any pressure to this, like it's literally just for my purpose, and then whoever decides to tune in. The last thing I want to talk about, before I probably am boring you all now, is this skincare. We were literally heading out of the event, about to leave, and I feel really bad that I've forgotten her name, but this woman at Allergy, I think is how you pronounce the company, just stopped us and was like, oh, would you like some free SPF? And I was like, yeah, sure. She handed us one of these each, so there was me and my parents there, so we got 3 of these just for saying yes, which was insane. And then she was speaking to us more about it and told us that it's cruelty, vegan free, cruelty free and vegan is what I meant to say. And then it's for sensitive skin. She gave us, we have already used one this morning, and there's enough in this sachet for 2 people to use, which is also really impressive. But this is the Skin Balancing Moisturiser. So she gave us 4 samples of this, and then for posting on my Instagram, she gave me this Daily Skin Defense, so it's the Face SPF 50, and baby intensive cream, which is basically body cream, and it's just the sensitive version. So obviously it's made for the sensitive skin of babies, but I will be trying this out. I mean, we are fully stocked. We definitely have enough sun cream to last us the summer, which we are very, very grateful for. But yeah, I thought this was amazing because that's also one thing. We went there for a food purpose mainly, and I kind of forget that it's obviously not all about the food, because that's what I struggle with. But obviously other people have different allergies anyway, such as eczema and stuff. So there's lots of things there for skincare, hair care, different remedies you can do, different things you could do in the house. But yeah, so it was a very big surprise to come out with all of this and to find some moisturisers and body creams that might actually work for my skin. I also realised that I didn't end up showing you any shops we went in, because by that point I was quite overwhelmed and just was mainly focused on like, oh, just get in the shop, get out of the shop. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a bit chaotic, a little bit of a mess, and just a lot of me talking. The next couple of videos will probably be Silverstone prep and attending Silverstone. So there might be mention of food in that too, because obviously I bought a lot of snacks for Silverstone. But yeah, that is the next exciting thing, which is literally next week. Next Thursday we get to go to Silverstone, but for now, see ya.